Hey guys, it's Jasmine Brooks in the control center. This is 21 Next. We are going to bring in our two reporters who are live on the road covering a series of events that happened in Harrisburg over the course of a few weeks now. I want to bring in live Andrew Klein and Elise Person. Andrew Klein, you can see right there, Elise on the bottom of your screen. Guys, you actually are covering two different crimes in the city of Harrisburg. However, it was one big kind of press conference today for the media to come out. I want to start with you, Elise. Set the scene of what took you downtown today and who was all there.
Right. So everyone that was there was the Harrisburg Mayor, Wanda Williams. She was joined by Police Commissioner Tom Carter and, interestingly enough, also joined by Harrisburg School District Superintendent Dr. Benjamin Henry. So this is something that personally in my career I have not seen before, the superintendent of Harrisburg schools coming to one of these City of Harrisburg press conferences. One of the first things they spoke about was the alleged kidnapping and rape of a 12-year-old girl that occurred while she was walking home from school on November 25th. So they really highlighted the city and the school district working together to protect students more so as they walk home from school. As you know, Harrisburg, you should know, is a large walking community to and from school.
Yeah, so we know that this incident allegedly happened to a 12-year-old girl on a Monday. We're talking the Monday right before Thanksgiving, but it wasn't until that following Wednesday after Thanksgiving that the suspect, Amir Finley, he was actually arrested. And so the family had a very important question regarding that, Elise. What was it?
Yeah, so the family wanted to know what took so long for police to increase their presence around the time students are coming from and headed to school. So Harrisburg police, as well as the superintendent, said that they're increasing their police presence as students are walking to school, walking home from school after this alleged incident. But the family wanted to know what took so long for this increased police presence. Actually, the family was at the press conference. They didn't want to speak with us on camera. Understandably, this is a very difficult time for them. But they asked the police commissioner, what was the gap in between this instance happening and police showing up to, better patrol the schools? Police said, hey, there wasn't a gap, but the family followed up and said, I think there was a gap and we didn't appreciate that. Tom Carter, the police commissioner, said that they are patrolling the schools more so, and the school district also has a police or a security presence. So unless they're called, there's nothing really they can do, again, unless police are called to the scene.
Wow. All right, Elise. And what can we expect to hear from you tonight?
Yeah, so I'm going to be breaking down, exactly how the Harrisburg mayor and the school superintendent say they're working together to better protect students. But you can also learn a little bit more about what concerns the family of the victim had. We're also going to be breaking down a little bit of what parents in the Harrisburg community have to say on if they do or don't feel safe allowing their child to walk to school after this incident.
Well, as you know, Elise, the superintendent is brand new. He got there in October and he shows up. We've seen him a lot now. And so I know you had a long list of questions for him and the mayor. Why were you not able to ask those questions today?
Right. So this press conference was twofold. We're going to get to Andrew so he can break down exactly what they spoke about second, but they spoke about that alleged rape and kidnapping first. And right when they handed it off to Commissioner Carter to speak about, the shooting that Andrew will talk about shortly, actually the mayor and the superintendent walked away from the press conference. So there wasn't any opportunity for media or the family, might I add, to ask any questions.
Elise Person, thank you so much. We'll see you on CBS 21. All right, coming up right now, let's go to Andrew Klein. Andrew Klein in the same building at the time, but now you're focusing on a much different story. Even for people who don't watch the news, they knew about this story. Basically, I'll sum it up very quickly. A shooting on Nectarine Street back on Sunday, 8:30 in the middle of the street at night. We have a suspect now on the loose, and then it turns to Tuesday. And then what happens?
Yeah, so on Wednesday, you can see in the video, you can hear it. You can hear it in the video as well. It was, Santiago Gutierrez. He was, running from the cops. He's the one who allegedly killed Johnny Torres on Nectarine Street. And a couple days later, police went to, take him in peacefully. That was their goal. It did not end up going that way. Gutierrez did not cooperate with police. That shootout ensued that you heard on the video. and ultimately Gutierrez was killed by the police.
Okay, I think you froze there just for a second, but just seeing those shots and listening to that. So Gutierrez allegedly shot at police first after they tried to, arrest him. They fire back. Ultimately, he dies. This again on Tuesday. Wednesday is today. What happened? What new information, if anything, did they present, or was that not the goal today?
The goal, when I listened back to the press conference, it didn't seem like the goal was to deliver brand new information. I think a lot of things are already out there. They did talk about police and their involvement, of course. The goal of police was not to go out there and shoot Gutierrez. That was never their goal. It was something that they needed to do once he allegedly shot first. So they needed to, pull the trigger. They needed to do what they needed to do. And that's what ended up happening. And, police, they made it very clear their goal is not to go kill people. Their goal is never to do that and to open fire without reason. They wanted to explain that they did have reason in this instance.
And the reason being, they say that he shot at them first out of that moving vehicle. So we do know a little bit of new information regarding the victim. A GoFundMe has been released.
Yeah, so GoFundMe was released. I reached out to the person who released it. Have not heard back from them just yet. Trying to figure out if we could speak with them or if what relation they had. But yeah, GoFundMe was released. We'll have that on our website a little later today and on our shows at 6.
All right, Andrew Klein, we'll see you then. Thanks so much for joining us live here. All right, we do want to bring you one more story. Oh, the porch pirate stories, they never end. This time in Adams County, it has me on high alert. Check out the video. Here it is. I want you to look really carefully. There they go. They are acting fast. They know what they're doing. That black sedan just taking off. So obviously more than one person involved in this one. We've shown you porch pirates on bicycles, on foot, and now right in a car working as a team. This again happening in Adams County, but I'll tell you, multiple people were arrested. This in Littlestown after they were caught. Again, that Ring doorbell camera really helping this situation. The package stolen again on Tuesday. And you know what officers did when they got that video? They put it on Facebook and let Facebook do its thing. The internet, right? An update we do have. Police said the public's response really helped in this one. All right. It is raining cats and dogs outside right now. It is insane out there. So look out your window or just listen quietly because you can hear it. Chief Meteorologist Tom Russell brings us the weather tonight. Hello, Tom.
Oh,
it's like snow if it was cold, right?
Yeah, that's, think
about
it. If it was all snow, what a white Christmas we would have. But it's all rain, and it has just been a nasty day. That is about to change. The rain moves out. It's already starting to wrap up in Franklin County. It's wrapping up from the southwest. So the rain wraps up, but then this wind picks up. This cold air comes rushing in tonight. So you're going to see a dramatic change in the evening hours, but especially overnight as we dip below freezing down to 30 overnight. And then it's windy and cold. Highs only in the mid-30s. It's going to feel like 20s and teens. Bad hair day, Jasmine. And it's going to be cold right into the weekend. Another shot at some rain as we get later on Sunday into early Monday.
And a bad hair day just as you allow your hair to grow out. Sorry, Tom. Thank you.
It's hard to take care of,
All right, looks good. Hey, that's your episode today of 21 Next. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. I'm Jasmine Brooks in the Control Center. I'll see you on TV. Good night.